Hello everybody, this is the first video on how to create your poster for this recycling project. I'm going to split this up into 3 different videos so you can work on them in sections. So the first part is setting up the poster size, and since a lot of people in here haven't used Photoshop before because they either weren't in Photography 1 last year or they didn't take computer art or you just forgot how to use Photoshop altogether, I'm going to start from the very beginning. So click on your Start menu, and you are going to go to All Programs, and then you need to look for Adobe Design Premium CS5. Click on that folder, and you will click on Adobe Photoshop CS5 64-bit. It should open automatically. If you have anything that comes up that asks you for a free trial, just go ahead and click Cancel or OK, and you should be able to get to this main menu here. Alright, so we are going to start from the very beginning, and we're going to make a new file. So go to File and New, or click Control-N on your keyboard. And we are going to change some settings here. I want your width to be at 11, and I want your height to be at 17. And we are going to change this from pixels to inches. And then your resolution, we want a big resolution. And we're going to make that 300. Oh, my width did not work, so I'm going to change it back to 11. And you want this pixels per inch. Make sure that's pixels per inch. So the resolution is when you go to print something, the higher your resolution, the more clear your image will be. We are also going to change your color mode. If it is not on CMYK, please put it on CMYK. And if you want to, you can name this. It doesn't really matter because you can name it again when you save it, but I'm going to go ahead and just call this Recycle Poster. Spelled that completely wrong. Recycle Poster. And then click OK. So what you should get is a blank poster size here. Now, you could do this in the vertical mode, which is the portrait mode right here, or you could do it in landscape mode, which would be horizontally. It depends on what your picture is going to be to begin with. So if your picture is going to go horizontally in landscape mode, then you would swap your width and height and make your width 17 and your height 11 inches. But I'm going to stick with this. So once we get to this section, you need to add the picture that you took. Now, if you go to File, Open, you would open it as a separate file. So what we need to do is go to File, Place. When you go to File, Place, it brings up your computer, and you can then go to Computer and select your home drive. You should be able to find the folder that you saved. And I don't think I have any pictures that I took for this recycle project, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick any of the pictures that I have in there. So go to Recycle Project, and I'm just going to go to this one that I have labeled as garbage. So this one right now is really small. Your pictures should be a little bit bigger. You can rotate these if you go to the corners and wait for it to change to the little arrow. It depends on what you need to do with your picture. But if I rotate it just to fit here, when I click on the corners, I can drag them out. So if I drag it right up to the edges, and I'm resizing it to fit the entire poster. So once I have it resized, if I click this check mark where I hit enter, I'll get rid of that, and then there's my poster part right there. Okay, so now that I have my picture here, I can start adding text, which would be your mottos or your taglines. But I'm going to do that in a separate video, so all you have to do is click on that video if all you need to do is add the text. So let me go ahead and pause this one, and then we'll pick up on the next video.